We actually got to launch this together.
We did.
The last time you were here, it was very, very popular. This is the first time it's been back on air since it launched. So this might be new to a lot of people. What is your smoke infuser?
So it is a smoke gun or a smoke infuser. All you do is press the button that's back here, right? And it has a little cord that runs straight on out. Can you see that? I'll try and get it in the shot for you. Well, you're over there, so there's where the cord goes. Now, we also have these little smoke enclosures, so if you want to pick one of those up, you just poke it in like that, go ahead and turn it on, and then you take a lighter and you just light the chips. The chips come with it, of course. You just light the chips like that, and then look down here, and you'll see my cloche, my dome, start filling with smoke. Right, so it is really quick and really, really simple. It gets a really big, thick, vibrant smoke to it. I'll let a bit out and show you. See that? So what we're doing here is we're infusing the flavor of smoke into whatever it is that you would like to infuse that flavor into. I can go ahead and pull that out now. I'll turn it back on just to give you a look. So you can see that's when it starts, and then when I actually come in here and light it, you'll see it gets really nice and thick, voluminous smoke, which is great. And then you can really use it on whatever you like. So I've got some mashed potatoes here. Guess what? I actually love the flavor of smoky mashed potatoes. So you just go ahead, poke it straight under the lid there. Maybe you want to do a cocktail, or some whiskey is wonderful if you put that straight into the canister. You can fill that with smoke.
Wow.
You could even stick that underneath your glass, right? If I move this out of the way so you can see, I can just go straight underneath there. And then, of course, to turn it off, you just press the button and you see it pretty much stops straight away. So the smell of smoke is really enticing if you are making cocktails, just to smoke under the glass.
Okay.
And when you turn this over for your guests,
How
and then,
impressive is that?
isn't that so cool? And then, of course, when you go ahead and pour that drink in, it's going to have that wonderful smoky flavor. And so whether you're doing meats, cheeses, fish, you name it. Over here I've got a little cheese board.
Yeah.
If you wanted to bring a little smoke in here, I'll show you again. Now this is the little cup where you put the chips. All of this is coming home with you. You get the chips, you get the little tweezers and the little pusher there, and then you get the little screen. I put those chips in. Thank you, Matt. And here it is. I'm going to go ahead, press my button, of course, go ahead and light it. And it takes all of, what, 10 seconds? So it gets a nice thick smoke. And then as soon as you see that thick smoke, you can stick it underneath a cloche like this. Or if you've got a fancy one like I have, you can poke it right on through and it'll smoke right on into that cheese. It really is a fun way to bring...
Because how else could we have made smoke-infused flavors at home before this?
Well, you'd need a full separated smoker.
Right.
Right, so you'd burn a fire down in one area, and then
You'd have to have a campfire in the backyard.
It's called an offset smoker. Yeah, that's what you do.
So for less than $50, it also comes with 14 recipes, so you'll get some inspiration at home.
You sure will.
But, ooh, barbecue ribs?
Barbecue ribs. So you can get the ribs from the grocery store that haven't been smoked, right?
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead, just trap that with your lid, just like this. Just wait until you've got a good amount of smoke all over the ribs there. Close it. Even the barbecue sauce.
How long does it take to get the flavor in the food?
It's pretty instant. I
Really?
mean, yeah, you'll notice the difference immediately. And of course, if you left that smoke on the barbecue sauce for say 10 minutes, it'll get really quite smoky.
We only have about 1,000 of these, and this is our only presentation. You want the sale price? It's an exclusive here at HSN. No one else is doing this. This actually was like, what, 10 years in the making, you said? It took you a while to create an at-home smoker?
There was a smoke gun on the market that all the chefs, all the restaurants use. It doesn't work very well. It constantly falls over. So I was sort of inspired by that, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make a really, really good quality one. Again, you press a button, you go ahead and light it, and no matter what it is that you want to smoke, even if you just want to throw this over your steaks, by the way.
What a great idea for a gift idea. If you know someone who loves anything and everything smoked, whether it's the meat, whether it's the fish, whether it's drinks, whether it's cheese, or whether you're creating like that perfect kind of man den, that wonderful bar experience at home. That will impress your guests. All right, we'll tell you when that one sells out. You can also get $40 off today if you apply today and buy today with the HSN credit card.